Hello guys, happy Thursday. I'm sitting here doing bills and stressing out. Not really stressing out, just doing bills. Me and numbers, you guys. Ugh, me and numbers. I have a friggin' calculator. I have my phone. And I still can't figure life out. But I got a package in the mail just now. I saw USPS drop this off, and I don't recall ordering anything other than the Amazon stuff that we received yesterday, which was little dude's addition to his Art the Clown costume. So I don't know what this is. It's not ticking, but I know some of you guys send me goodies in the mail sometimes. So I'm curious to see what it is. And in case we blow up, I'll have video evidence. So let's open this and see what it is. Yeah, yesterday was kind of rough. Right as I was leaving to pick up little dude from track practice, I received his Amazon package, and I knew what it was because I knew what I had ordered. And then he gets home for us to find out that $80 worth of that new track clothing that I bought him was left on the floor of the locker room bathroom. And today the plan was to try and get in there and see if they had put it in the lost and found or whatever. But practice was supposed to have been switched to after school, and when little dude went out to the track, everything was locked and nobody was there. So I have no idea what's going on. I really don't. We have meet the teacher tonight, so I told him first thing on the agenda when we get there is to track down your coach. One, to see if we can get into the locker room to see if your stuff is in the lost and found or if it's just absolutely lost and gone. And to find out why he told y'all that practice was going to be after school from now on, and then he goes to the meeting spot and nobody's there. So I'm still upset and stressed about having lost money out on... Oh, I know what this is. Okay. Okay. It is a gift from a friend. My friends, who I talk about all the time, little dude's buddy, for my birthday, because I had been threatening to buy a fishy, they thought this fish tank would be hilarious for us. So let's open it. I forgot they had ordered this for me. Yeah, I already have the little fish tank set up. I've had it set up all week long for the fishy, but I haven't got the fishy. I want little dude to be with me when we pick him out. What is this? Oh, he seemed to think it was it's a horror movie lamp. He thought it was a fish tank. You know what? That's okay. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so stinking perfect for little dude's room. Yeah, he thought it was a fish tank, but it's a lamp. Okay. Aye. Okay, so you put the little gravel in, the little cylinder, and then you float Jason in it. Isn't it cute? You float Jason in it and then turn it on. How do we turn it on? How do we turn it on? Am I missing something? Does it need batteries? It's supposed to light up. It's supposed to light up and glow Mr. Jason. Oh my gosh, that is too hilarious. Let me see if I can figure this out. And then we'll get him set up. Yeah, my friends did think it was a fish tank, but it's okay. It's a hoot. And this is going to be hysterically fun. So hang on. Let me try and figure it out. Well, there he is. Just tap a little button on top and it changes colors. Okay, so there's off, and it has quite a few colors. This is so cool. I kind of like this guy for an actual fish tank. I mean, we thought this was a fish tank, and it's not, but that is awesome. And then what's freaky is we got him. I know it's dark. because I had the lights off so you guys could see him glow. But anywho, so I got him and I'm like, you know what? I haven't checked the mailbox. So I went and got the mailbox. I went and checked the mailbox. And there was some stickers from my lovely Sharon for a little dude. There's Jason in there. I can't show y'all those because he already commandeered them and ran off upstairs with them. He has this whole thing where he has stickers and stuff attached to. So he's trying to find the perfect locale for those. But thank you, Sharon. I was going to text you and tell you thank you, but I'm sitting here. So I figured, let me do this. I'm going to thank you anyway, the other way, the regular way. Yeah, because it's all happening right now. I thought that was pretty cool. It's just Jason galore. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I needed that little uplift. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I've been feeling some kind of way. I'm not sure how I've been feeling. I don't know if I'm getting depressed. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I'm all out of sorts. Everything continues to be all out of whack for me. My sleeping, my eating, my mood, everything. Is it because I'm bored? Is it because I am still in some pain? Is it because I'm 50 and probably all up in the middle of the menopausal of it all? I don't know. I don't feel like myself at all. I have no energy. I attribute that to not sleeping. So even when I sleep, I just want to stay asleep. Like I'll wake up and I'm like, what's the point in getting up? There's nothing to do. You can only clean the house so much, and my back will only allow me to do so much. My neck will only allow me to do so much. It's like, I don't have anything to do. I have no purpose. Okay? I have no purpose. I'm thinking about volunteering, seeing if that'll jazz up my mood. Oh, because we went to the follow-up of my pain management follow-up, and I let her know, fell downstairs. Well, I let her know his PA was there. He was performing some kind of medical procedure on somebody else. So his PA was in there. She was awesome. I always get a little like, oh, why can't I see the doctor? But she was awesome. She took her time. She answered all my questions, gave me information that I didn't even think about asking. I really liked her. Yeah, we went in for the follow-up after my first injection to see how it's going, see how it's doing, what it's doing for me. And she couldn't tell because I fell down the stairs. So she's like, well, there's no real way now of knowing if the injection worked for you, how well it had worked for you, because you obviously have pain and inflammation from the fall, just the pain that I was describing. She goes, so I have no way of knowing, but other than based on what you told me in regards to how you felt right after the injection. Because I told her, honestly, I'm at like 85%. After the shot, I was like, whoa, like, wow, no more active, painful spasms, no more tears, no more pain down my leg. I did have a little bit of soreness. I could still tell there was something off, but it was nothing at all like it was before. I was able to move and walk, and my gait improved, and I was walking normally. I still couldn't do too much of anything for too long without my back like, sit down, Nimrod. But I was like good 85%, and then I fell down the stairs. And a week later, I started feeling the twinges in the familiar spot, and she said, yeah, the injections only decrease the inflammation and help the area. You still have the torn disc, and you falling down the stairs the way I described it with the bruises. I showed her some of my fading bruises. They were green at the time. They were already pretty much faded, green and yellow, and they were all over me. She's like, yeah, by the look of that, you took a pretty hard fall. So there's definitely inflammation around the site, and then she reiterated again that injection doesn't fix it, it just eases it, and you took a really bad fall on a busted disc. So yeah, so she says we have no recourse other than to wait for the 3 months. Insurance, I mean, she educated me on so many things. Insurance will only allow 4 injections per year, and that's because they want to avoid any kidney damage. And I have a wonky kidney that stems from an eating disorder many moons ago. That kidney has never been it's not bad, but we don't need anything extra to screw it up. That's why I have to be very careful in regards to my diabetes, because I have that wonky kidney. But she says insurance will, or insurance, or that they're only allowed 4 injections a year, and they're only allowed an injection every 3 months. And then she said, and I did get the recommendation from your neurosurgeon that said you can use injections in the neck as well. She says, but the way the insurance is, it's either or. It's the lesser of the two evils, which hurts more. She said, so just grin and bear it. Put ice. She gave me these little sticker pads to put on my back, big lidocaine pads to put on my back. She says, use ice. Ice yourself when you're starting to feel sore. Take it easy. Continue to move and do your physical therapy stretches. Continue to do all that, but stop when you start, before you start becoming actively in pain, which I don't do. I don't stop until I'm like, really in pain. But she's like, yeah, unfortunately, because I fell, they have no way to gauge whether these injections worked or not. So she said, you're just going to have to wait it out. And she's so funny. She says, don't fall anymore. We'll see you back in, I don't know when, November? I don't know. Because I went in August, September, and I'll go back in November. So go back in November. And she goes, and we'll see how you feel. We'll see at that point, by that point, if you're, you know, taking care of yourself and not falling anymore and doing the ice and just taking it easy and taking time to heal. We'll see if the pain got worse. By then, the inflammation from your fall should have gone down, and we'll know if it's your original disc issues that are causing you more pain, and then we'll decide, do you need another injection for your back, or should we start injections for your neck? So I'm at a waiting game. I'm stalled. I'm stuck. And everybody keeps telling me, well, just do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be taking this time to heal, da-da-da-da-da. And I just feel stuck. Like with the school thing, I feel stuck. I am so scared of just hitting enroll, because that is a 7-month commitment. And I'm still like, but I want to go back to work. I don't plan on being home for 7 friggin' months. I'm already June, July, August, September. We're creeping into the 3rd month. It'll be 3 months. September 16th, I think. And then the enrollment for this new course starts in, is it October or the end of September? I need to check if it was September or October. But I know I missed the one for August. I know I missed that one because I should have enrolled for that by the end of July. So I think this one is September, October. I have to check again. I have to get online and check. But everything's done. Everything's filled. I'm already told that I qualify for all these grants. I just have to click the complete, and then everything goes out into the universe, and I'm alerted of my grant, the grant amount that you can get, and just, but I'm scared because, like I said, I don't want to solely commit to school for 7 months, because I'm 3 months in and I don't feel myself. I don't like the way I feel. I feel absolutely useless. I don't like the way I feel. I don't. Everything about my life is just kind of, I don't like that. I have no routine. I've tried. I don't like it. I don't like any of this. So I don't want to commit only to school, but then I don't want to get school started and then I start working and I can't do both. It's just like, I feel like this indecisive, panicked little 20-something, and I'm 50 friggin' years old. I need to know what the heck I'm supposed to be doing, and I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. I feel stuck. And like I said, I'm hormonal, emotionally, I'm all over the place. That's probably being 50. That probably is menopause. I don't know. I just know that Saturday and yesterday, Saturday, when I think I told you guys, I didn't go into detail, but autism reared its ugly little head on Saturday. And I was in a panic. I was in a, how do I help him? You're failing him. You're not doing enough. You can't let him feel this bad about himself. And Saturday was bad. And then yesterday, when I found out his gear was missing, I didn't go off on him. I went off on the situation. Like, really? I was just very, very upset. I was very, very sure to let him know he needs to be more responsible with his stuff. That he needs to be more respectful of the fact that I am purchasing these things for him because I wanted him to have the newer, the better quality, the recommended, that he needed to be more responsible. But then on the same flip of the coin here, I flash back to last Saturday to where it's not just him. And this isn't, oh, the mom, my baby don't do nothing bad. No, it's not me making excuses. I just know autism plays a part in this. He goes from one class, he has to rush across the entire campus to get into a crowded gym with people he's just still now getting used to, having to change in this situation. He has sensory issues, okay? And when there's too much going on, too many people, too much this, too much that, he gets very, very anxious. So I understood that everybody makes mistakes, even people without it, okay? Even people without autism are going to make mistakes. You're going to forget. How many times have I lost my cell phone, or lost my keys, or forgot where I put my purse, or whatever? So I know people make mistakes, but I caught myself, because I'm like, but you don't have to deal with what he has to deal with, okay? He's up on that track. He's doing something that he wants to do. He's doing something that he enjoys doing, but he still has this issue. So I have to be very aware of that, very patient with that, very understanding of that, but still educate him that even though he has this condition, you still have to be responsible, and you still have to be a little more on the ball, a little more alert because of it. You have to be a little more focused, try your best to be a little more focused so things like this don't happen again. But I get it. I understand how it could have happened, especially in a situation like this. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of have to do. There's a lot of get it all done. And I can understand it can be overwhelming, but I'm still upset about it. It was $80 worth of the dang near $300 worth of crap that I purchased. Not $80 to $300, whatever, but still, that's a whole bunch of stuff. So hopefully, like I said, when we get to meet the teacher here in a little bit, I gotta get dressed, because I ain't going. I mean, it ain't like I'm gonna get cute, but I can't go looking like I've been at home all day long. Hopefully we can get into the locker room and just have him look around. You know, maybe he can get into the locker room and look around again, like I said, in the lost and found, and see what's in there. But yeah, I'm not feeling normal at all. I'm gaining weight, which I fear is triggering some old thoughts. And the last thing I need is more damage to my bod, my internals. I haven't gotten into that darkest space, but it's always with you, okay? An ED is always with you. It's always with you. It's ingrained in you, whether you learned how to control it, how you trained yourself, whatever, whether you've gotten over it, recovered, whatever, it's always with you. And I've gained 10 pounds since July. 10 official pounds, and I feel it in the waist of my pants. I see it in how bulbous my monster is. My monster is always there, but it's particularly poofy. I'm not okay with anything that's happening. So I need to find something. You know what I was thinking too? But my home church, for the longest time now, my home church is gone. And you guys have heard me, if you've been with me a while, have heard me say this. My home church is gone. I have visited co-pastor churches. I've visited churches my friends invited me to, but I have not found that niche. I still read my Bible. I still like to meditate. Y'all know I like to pray. So I have that. But I honestly, you guys, I miss church. I miss conviviendo. I miss being around other worshipers. I do. It was fun. I miss working in the church. I miss having a ministry. I did the children's ministry for so long. I was in choir. I was part of the women's solteras, the single ladies group, for many years. It was fun. It was fun. And coincidentally, I got really into it. And it honestly saved my sanity. And this is why I'm thinking about this. It saved my sanity the last time when I first had my surgery. Before I was going to have my surgery, after I had my surgery, and I was fired, I spent a lot of time in church, and I honestly believe that it kept me sane. It kept this from happening. But I don't have an anchor. I don't have a home church that I feel comfortable in like I felt in my other one. I don't have that community. I don't have that congregation that I've bonded with. I mean, that's what I want to do. And then I was thinking volunteering at the senior center. There's a senior center right down the street. Not down the street. It's up in downtown, our main street. It's at the rec center. It's across the street from the rec center. It's a senior community. and they do volunteer work. And I'm thinking I would love to just get out of my head, get out of the house, do something for someone. And then I was thinking going to go hang out with my mom. But we've talked about it, and she just doesn't feel like it. Her poor little knees are so bad. I can go visit my mom every day. I can, but she sleeps a lot. She's like a baby, and I don't want to keep her awake. But I'm like, I could be there, make her breakfast, make her lunch, whatever. But she's 70. How old is my mommy? 78, and she sleeps a lot. And I'm going to be there in the same mindset as I am here. And it's just like, Mom, are you sure? She said, no. Don't come all the way out here because I sleep most days and I don't get up until till your sister gets home. And then we have dinner and I go right back to bed. I mean, she's still poppy and alert and good. She did have a fall though yesterday. They had to call paramedics to lift her up. She is so proud when she falls. She pitches a fit when paramedics need to be called because she's very, very prideful. She doesn't want to be picked up. She doesn't want to be that old lady. But my sister can't do it by herself. I can't drive over there and help him. My big dude was still at work, and he can't have his phone on him until he clocks out or whatever. So, and it was hours before that, and sometimes he has to stay for layover until the relief comes, and we had no idea how long she was going to be there. So we're trying to figure out who can we get down there. Her neighbor, awesome little guy, but he's almost as old as my mom. He ain't gonna be able to pick her up. My sister has all of this is busted. She shattered all this side, falling down the stairs, coincidentally. So it's hard for her to do it. Even me and my sister together, heck no. But with her arm and my back, we'd all end up on the freaking ground needing paramedics. But I say all that to say that even though my mom has her issues, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. And she even said, what are you going to be doing here? Sitting here all day long in case I fall when I get up to pee? She's like, you're going to waste your day. Why don't you? And she even said, why don't you get back into church? And it's just like, I need, you know what, guys? The animal shelters. We have Tri-City Animal Shelters here locally. Then there's the one in Dallas by my mom's. Tri-City's probably closer to me. Volunteer at the animal shelters. You can volunteer with cleaning kennels. I'm scared of dogs. I love dogs, but I'm scared of big dogs. Dogs bigger than my ankles, taller than my ankles. I can't do it. But maybe I could volunteer at an animal shelter. I need to get out of this house. I need to get out of my head. I need to feel useful. I need to feel like I have a friggin' purpose because I feel like a friggin' slug. Okay? And I'm not saying all this so people will be like, poor Mel. And I'm not saying it because I'm like, poor me. I'm just very, very aware that I feel like I'm wasting away. I feel absolutely useless. I'm gaining weight. I need to do something to get out of this headspace, to keep myself active. Something locally, if I start to feel bad, I can come home. Something that doesn't require too much body work. But doing crafts with seniors or petting cats and feeding dogs, come on. I think I could do this. My head is a jumble. And when it's not jumbled, it's sad. And when it's not sad, it's angry. I'm just, oh my gosh, but anywho, 18 minutes of me rattling. But yeah, I need to go get ready. I need to go get ready for meet the teacher. You know what, guys? I do want to put him in the fish tank. I wonder if my friend would mind if I put him in the fish tank. I don't know. But he's mine now. But yeah, let me get myself into something. And if I come across anything entertaining besides that I can add into this video so it's not all me whining and moaning, I'll definitely get you guys involved in this. But till my next go around, in case I don't come back, till my next go around, I love y'all bunches. Bye. I've been looking at these kitties forever. And they're 50% off. Okay, so I told little dude if this cookie jar was still here, I was going to get it because I've been thinking about it ever since we were here last. It's $24.95. It's a Mark Crest with lid. And those are rare to find with a lid. And it's still here. Y'all know I love me a cookie jar. If y'all been with me, y'all know I love a cookie jar. I put snacks in my cookie jars. I think I want this. Look at this beautiful little porcelain turtle pigger bank. Oh, there's a penny in there. There's something in there. $20. That is so cute. This is still here. Everything I wanted for the longest is still here, guys. Look at this pretty little dish. What is this for? Olives? Little whatnots like that? Or for trinkets, rings? Isn't that little rooster basket adorable? So cute. You guys, look at this adorable little spaghetti canister. And it's like brand spanking new on the inside. That is so cute. I would love something like that to put my skitties in. But I don't know if I want to spend $10 considering my basket's getting a little full, guys. I don't know what kind of mood I'm in today, but whew. Little dude was just mentioning Felix the cat yesterday, and I wondered if he knew what the heck Felix cat looked like. And look at him.
FGTV said it.
Is he a cookie jar? Oh, he's a cookie jar. How stinking cute. Jeff Gordon, back in my NASCAR fan days. Yep. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You guys, I swear I think I was live at another time, because where does my love for all this vintage stuff come from? Where, guys? Where? Look at this, guys. I gotta tilt y'all this way. God bless our home. Metal scrolly goodness. That is so pretty. Forgive how I'm talking. I don't know where I got this from. Okay, guys. A couch. It's not quite vintage. It's not an antique. This is like, what, an 80s throwaway? What is going on here? I don't understand. I don't think so. I spy with my 4 little eyes a kitty cat figure. Look, a tortoiseshell kitty cat. Isn't he pretty? Hey, I have one of those in my bedroom. A little bigger one. Look at this frilly little dish. 2-tier serving bowl with blue rim, Fenton, silver crest. So pretty. Oh, uranium glass. Got uranium glass. What is this contraption? Handmade uranium egg beater. Oh, I see. Look at that. That is so stinking cool. That's neat. Oh my goodness. Look at that salt and pepper shaker. That is hilarious. Oh, not the nesting Pyrex. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. They have little kitty figurines. Oh, so cute. Kitten Company bath soap. Look at this regal loveliness. I love it. 32 buckaroonies. So a couple of things in here, like those kitty figures, that awesome kitty cat. 50% off, y'all. Look at this lovely fish stand. $125 antique fishbowl with stand. That is so cool. So here is a Mark Crest, a little different design cookie jar without a lid. And they want $21.95 for that one. Let me see how much of a difference style-wise it is from this one. Yeah, this one definitely looks a little older. I'm not sure about the fit of the lid, honestly. I wonder if it goes on here. But it's the closest I've come, and it seems to sit on there okay. I hope that's a lid that goes to it. Maybe I should Google. Have I shown y'all this before? Because I know I've seen it before. Look at this awesome frosted set. This is straight out of a 60s, 70s cocktail couple bar. So beautiful. I love them. Look at all of the gems and jewels and baubles. Look at these orange ones back here, guys. Look at that. Those look so pretty. Had to get a closer look. Are those clip? Yeah, they're clip. They're too big. They'd fall off of my lobes. So pretty though. Look at that. Look at this beaded bag. This is the back of it. What does the front look like? Let's sneak a piccolo. Well, would you look at that? That is lovely. 46 bucks. Nope. Yeah, 46 bucks. Some little apple whatnot. I automatically think of my little laundry closet. What is this? Oh, it's drawers. How cute is that? Just curious, because y'all know I find these at the Goodwill. 40 bucks. With lid, but still, jeez. Mickey galore. Look at that. Oh, it's Snoopy too. Tweeters. Bugs Bunny. Sylvester. Look at this amazing phone. It's heavy as heck. Love it. I dozed off and Martin woke me up. We're gonna go outside. And I haven't been able to go back to sleep. So I thought I would share with you guys what I picked up at Knickknacks, Paddywhacks. Give a dog a bone. I hope y'all can hear me. I have the fan on because after this I'm gonna attempt to sleep. I'm gonna lie down and attempt to sleep. But I got 3 things. Little dude got something that we're going to use for Halloween. Perfect. Almost the exact replica of a torture tool that Art the Clown uses.
Show it.
You want me to show it? Okay. So y'all know he's going to be Art the Clown, right? This is one of the tools he uses to hurt folks. Now, little dude is not crazy. He knows not to mess with the blade of it all. But you guys, when I tell y'all this looks almost exactly with the old and rusty look of it, this looks almost exactly like the one that he uses as a prop in the movie. And I think this was what, $6.50? Yeah. Which I did not mind spending because it's authentic, it's the real deal, and I think it's going to be amazing with his costume. But yeah, just keep it down, keep the blade away from you. But that's what I got him. I had to have this, guys. I have the small kettle looking one. And I use that when I do hot chocolate. I don't know how that became a hot chocolate pot for me. This one is the percolator. Pretty good condition considering how old it is. But I wanted to be sure that it was all intact, and it is. The little basket and all is still put together. Pretty darn good condition. I'm going to give it a good sanitation. A good sanitation for the nation. The inside, of course, looks like it's been around the block a little. There's a little rubbing on the bottom from the little basket. The base of the basket sitting on there, but there's no chipping in the enamel. That's what I was worried about because of bacteria and stuff, but there's no chipping, dings, or breaks in the enamel itself inside. You guys, I don't know what it is with these percolators with me. I'm so used to the Keurig now, where, you know, I do a cup or two. These coffee pots make a whole bunch of friggin' coffee. Hola, Martinito. And I don't entertain like I used to, so there's never really a need to have a whole giant pot of coffee. But I can't resist them. This one is in such great condition. The little percolator top, just amazing stinking condition. And I can use it on the electric top. And this was $12.95, which I thought was an amazing buy for the complete kettle, the complete percolator. But I'm super excited. I love it so much. The cornflower percolator, and y'all know I'm privy to this little design when I look at the Pyrex and stuff dishes. Is it Pyrex? With this little design, but I am so geeked out about this. Sorry if I'm going on and on about it, but I love it. Every time I see them on, every time I see Kitty on that 70s show pouring out their breakfast coffee, their coffee for breakfast, I geek out. And now I have one of my video. Now this thing is what I had been going in for over and over and over again. And it is mine now. Mine. It is the Marcrest cookie jar. Now this sucker was $24.95. She took the tag off. It was $24.95, but turned out the vendor was having a 15% off sale. So it came down to 21 something. But the cashier mentioned that the vendor herself was there, had been there earlier. And she mentioned that because as I'm looking over it, I noticed this little chip. Look at my nails, guys. This is why I don't do nails on my hands, because yard work and dishes. But anywho, I'm trying to see if y'all can see. Y'all see that little chip, that little indentation right there? Y'all see that right there? Okay. Now from there is the tiniest. The tiniest. Can y'all see the little speckling? Hairline. Fracture. Now it doesn't go all the way through, but I almost put it back because I don't want to be, I want to use it. I want to use it. And I don't want to be, picking it up and putting it down, picking it up and putting it down, and it friggin' cracks. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to Google, see if it's safe to do, because I'm going to use this for food. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dab a little super glue just along the little space, and hopefully it'll hold on to it. But okay, so anyway, so it's $24.95, 15% off. It would have been 21 something. The vendor was there. She goes, "You want me to call and see if the vendor's still here?" And I'm like, she goes, "Maybe she can give you a better deal because there is a crack in it." And I'm like, "Sure." So I ended up getting this lovely thing for $18. 18 buckaroos. Now there's two styles, one like this that sits flat on top, and then one that domes in. But I googled pictures, and majority of them have that little rim showing. I feel fairly confident that I got the original lid with it. I think I have every piece that I wanted for my Marcrest now. Like if I wanted to do a Marcrest dinner, I have everything I need for it, from the serving dishes to the dessert, to serving platters, to the dinner plates, the cups, the pitcher, the coffee. I have everything. I have everything for a Marcrest table setting. So I'm super excited. I'm super geeked out. And it was just the break I needed because I was struggling to even get out of bed today. I was finding myself getting into kind of, I don't want to say dark places, kind of hopeless places. That's the best word for it. Where I mentioned it earlier in the video, I'm feeling a little lost. So I had to force myself to get out of bed because, little dude, you know, I got mommy things to do. I can't have my kid be bored. And then he's had kind of a rough week. I don't want to get on into that. Not rough. He's fine. He's fine. He's okay. He's fine. But there were some, there was a situation with track that came up, and we're trying to get definitive answers after the holiday. But we were just kind of bummed out. I know he was bummed out. It was just not a good end of the week. On top of how I personally have been feeling. So I had to force myself to get out of bed and just go do something. Just go do something. And y'all know he likes to look around at all the old tools and stuff, hence why he has that little hacksaw. But then after that, came home and I worked out in the yard, and I think that is exactly what I needed. I felt absolutely normal out there. I got to talk to God out there. I got to feel kind of like my normal self, and it was amazing. I came in soaking wet, dripping sweat. But I just wanted to reorganize my plants out there. Little dude and I reorganized my plants, kind of moved everything around. I'm trying to make that bare spot, now that all my wisteria and everything is gone since the new fence went up, I'm trying to make it look gardeny again. I mean, I loved all that wild wisteria and the jasmine and everything. I loved it. Now it's all blank slated and everything. So we rearranged some pots out there. There's a little bit more I want to do out there tomorrow, but we'll talk about the school thing, the track thing, the having to return all that track gear stuff. We'll talk about all that in another video, maybe tomorrow. It's just little pictures, have big ears, and he's in and out. But until my next go around, I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. Oh, it's a 3-day weekend. I hope you guys, for those of you that are off, I hope you guys get yourself into some good fun time with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones, or just with yourself if you just need to woo-saw on life. But until my next go around, stay safe, stay loved up, and I love y'all bunches. Bye.